What's up you guys, my name is Marlon and welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys once again for tuning in. As always, if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure to do so as we're trying to reach 700 subscribers. Also, I was looking at the stats on my channel and it looks like more than 91% of you guys that watch my videos are not subscribed. So, we want to make sure that we change that number and we increase it. Well, decrease that number. Also, if you can, leave a like. That also makes a massive difference. Anyway, so today I'm super excited because I'm gonna show you guys a pair that I just copped. I just received today. It's been a pair I've been looking at for months. So it's definitely a good feeling to finally have it. And it's the Converse Run Star Hike in the black colorway. It's originally a pair that came out in two colorways, and it came out through the collaboration with JW Anderson. They had them in a black and white colorway, but me originally, I actually hadn't even heard about the pair. The way I found out about them was through a video on Twitter. It was a dude that was showing outfits and he put the pair on, and that's when I really fell in love with them. And it's funny because if I had seen them at first, I don't think I would have appreciated them as much. Because I first saw them on foot, it made a big difference for me and it really made me appreciate the pair a lot. Also, I think one of the reasons why I don't think I would have appreciated it as much if I had seen it online instead of seeing it on foot first is because, I'm 6'1", I'm a size 13, so I have big feet. A pair that's this chunky usually won't look as good on me as someone that's a bit shorter. So that's why, I probably would have seen it. It would have been like, you know what, not for me. I think I first saw them in February, and since then I've been trying to cop them. So I'm going to show you guys the pair right now. And basically this is not the JW Anderson collab. This is just the pair that Converse decided to mass produce. The only difference between the JW Anderson collab and this one is that the star in the back is red on the collab, and in here you see it's white. And also the midsole is more of like a off-white cream colorway on the JW Anderson collab rather than like a more of a white colorway on here. Honestly, I really mess with this pair and I love the way it looks. So we're gonna dive into the pair a bit more. Without further ado, let's cut to the intro. So first, let's start with the material of the pair. So I'm not going to go into too much detail because this pair is basically kind of like the regular Chuck Taylor. So if you know what Chuck Taylors are like, you know that it's a canvas upper, as you can see. Then you have cotton laces, you have a rubber midsole and rubber outsole. And they also included like a turf outer sole, I guess for better traction, which I think is really dope. I think the best part of, well, not the best part, but like one of my favorite parts of this pair is the gum sole that they have right here. It just adds a hint of color, and when you walk and when you see the shoe, especially the fact that it's in the front, it just makes the shoe look a lot better. So I really mess with that. In terms of the look in general, I think it's a really dope pair. I think originally when the JW Anderson collab came out, I guess Converse maybe thought that people liked the pair because it was a collab, but I think over time they realized that people mess with the pair because of the look and because of the chunkiness of the shoe. Obviously right now we're still in the dad shoe wave. I think we're kind of moving a bit away from it, but we're still in it, I would say. So a pair like this does wonders, in the streetwear world. Even if it's chunky, it's not too bad. I love the fact that, when you put it on, I've noticed that it makes your feet look not as big as they are, which I like. If you want to know, the midsole is about 2 inches. So it's like 5 centimeters. Imagine that's like 2 more inches to your height. So finally I can realize my dream of being 6'3", so it's pretty cool. But yeah, just overall a really dope pair. I love the look, and for me it's my first pair of Converse, and I'm super happy to say that it's this one. In terms of the material, like I said, it's really similar to the Chuck Taylor, but to me I think it looks better. I have never been a big fan of the Chuck Taylor, so I think this is like a more modern and just a doper look. It looks more like a boot rather than like a sneaker, which is dope, and it's really easy to wear in like a casual and a streetwear setting. I think overall this shoe has a very clean finish. It's just really nice to look at. In terms of the price, in Canadian dollars, this shoe runs for 120 bucks. In US dollars, it runs for 100 bucks if I'm not mistaken, which is a lot better than the JW Anderson collab, which if you look on StockX right now for my size and a size 12, it's running for probably $375 last time I checked, US dollars, which is, to me, is way too expensive. A pair like this for 120 bucks, you really can't go wrong with it. They follow the trend of the prices for regular Chuck Taylors, and I'm happy with it. When you look at regular boots, you look at boots like Dr. Martens, for example, the price is more in the $200 range. So it's nice to have a boot that's, well, it's a boot slash sneaker, but it's nice to have a boot that's more in the $100 range. Anybody that really wants the pair can get it. It's not too expensive. So I think it's a really good thing that Converse is doing. And honestly, I feel like they look better than Dr. Martens. They look just more stylish in my opinion. I'm a big fan of Dr. Martens, but you see what I mean. For a shoe that's the perfect hybrid between a sneaker and a boot, I think $120 is a really good price point, so you can't go wrong with it. So in terms of comfort, you know, I haven't really worn these around because I literally just got them today. All I did was kind of just, you know, put them on and walked around the house a little bit. But in terms of comfort, like first try, I would say that it's really comfortable. What I like about the shoe is that the inside of the shoe is very soft, so when you put your foot in, it kind of feels like it's hugging your feet a little bit. Obviously, it's not going to be like Ultra Boost or something, but for a boot, once again, I think it's a really comfortable pair. Obviously, it's still a narrow shoe, but I feel like if you have wider feet, you should be okay. With this pair, you don't have to break them in, which is nice, as opposed to a boot like the Dr. Martens, which can be very painful at first. This one, you just kind of put on, you're good to go. Now, obviously, it's a heavy pair, so it depends on what you like, but it's not heavier than the average shoe. So to me, I think it's a very comfortable pair relative to its size and the way it looks. So now let's talk about the sizing, because obviously that's what a lot of you guys are here for. It was my first pair of Converse, like I've said, so I didn't really know how they size, and I didn't really know what to get. So after further research and after asking friends who actually own Converse, I found out that usually you can go half a size down or a full size down. For me, I'm a size 13 and I'm a true to size 13. So a lot of my shoes, whether it's Adidas or Nike, I get them in size 13. But for a lot of you guys, I know that depending on the brand, it can be different. So I'll try to compare to some pairs. If you look at the Casablanca New Balance 327, I actually did a review on them. If you guys want to check it out, I'll put it on the screen. That pair, I mentioned that I had gotten it in a size 12 and I got the exact same size for the Converse. So I actually went a full size down, and one of the reasons why I went a full size down is because they don't make half sizes after size 12, so I just kind of had to go with that, right? But it's actually the perfect size. I was maybe expecting that a size 12 would be a bit snug, but I actually still have some room to, you know, move my foot around, and I feel like, you know, even 11 and a half maybe have worked, but I wouldn't try it. I would say a full size down max. Some people will say half a size down. I think it depends on how your foot is. So for me, like I said, I have pretty slim feet in general, so a full size down is okay. I think if you have wider feet, you might want to go half a size down. But yeah, so you can compare it to like what you would get in a New Balance. When you compare it to Nike, I would say take your Nike size and then maybe subtract half a size or a full size down, depending on how narrow your feet are. Now, if you're a bit confused, then just go with the regular size that you would get in a Chuck Taylor. If you've ever bought one, you should be good to go. So if you get a size 8 in a Chuck Taylor, just get the same size, you'll be good. And finally, for the last part of this video, how do you style this pair? Well, guys, to me, listen, right now, you know, it's 2020, so we're more into looser fit, and I feel like that's what you should do with this pair. My biggest advice to you would be to avoid wearing skinny jeans with this pair. Because it is such a big and chunky looking pair, it's gonna be very hard to pair with some skinny jeans. You're gonna look like a clown. And in my case, if I was to wear skinny jeans with this pair, you know, my feet would look humongous. So I'm definitely going to avoid that. So for me, the way I'm going to pair it and the way I'm going to wear it is with some cargo pants, like a looser cargo pants. You can go with some looser fit jeans as well, like a slim fit or baggier jeans, or some sweatpants. I think all three of those will look good. And once again, the sweatpants are gonna be a looser fit, you know, so I'm gonna stay away from the skinnier look. Now, I did try these with some chinos, which were more slim fit, and it was fine, you know, but anything skinny, I'm gonna avoid. So really the tightest I'm gonna go is slim fit. If you do that, you should be fine. What I like about this pair is that it's really easy to style in a lot of different outfits. So you can really style it with a casual looking outfit. So you can, like earlier I was wearing a turtleneck and some chinos, and I put these on and it looked amazing. But then I know that I can also style this in a more of a, you know, chiller, more streetwear inspired fit, you know, with some cargo pants, a flannel. You know, I think it's gonna look awesome. It sucks because right now, you know, we're in November, so it's gonna start snowing maybe sometime soon, if it hasn't already by the time I drop this video. So I don't know how often I'll be able to wear it before the winter, but once spring comes around, I'll for sure be wearing this. That's honestly gonna be probably the pair I wear the most, because I've been trying to get it for so long, you know. So it's such a dope feeling to finally have it. It's an awesome pair, super cheap, you know, when you compare it to the shoes that you get nowadays. So I'm very happy with the purchase, man. So let me know what you guys think of this pair. So guys, that was the end of the video. A pretty quick one today. I just wanted to review the pair. I'll also be doing a video where I show you how I style the Converse Run Star Hike. So be on the lookout for that. But if you guys liked the video, please make sure to leave a like. Like I said, it makes a massive difference. If you haven't done so, please make sure to subscribe. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I'll put my name on the screen as well. Other than that, well, thank you guys so much for watching once again. My name is Marlon, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.